Broadcasting from the business capital of the world, this is the Podcast Business News Network. We are back with our pro tennis player, author, architect, dear friend, entrepreneur, and John Riggio is his name, and he always has amazing stories. We always have great shows, but this may be our best because he has a big announcement.
Yes, hello. Yes, I had shown previously on the shows my friend Cherry. Since that time, we were engaged and we are now married, and I have some pictures to show today.
Congratulations to the beautiful couple. I'm so happy for you. I know you told us on the last episode you were recently engaged, and where did you propose to her again?
Yes, I proposed to her just when we were together going out, and of course she said yes. She agreed, and we're really doing good today.
Fantastic.
Also, today I'm going to show the recap of the video that I had made. That she is someone who used to own a beauty salon in Vietnam, and just recap showing that she's interested to open the same kind of salon here in the USA. And I'm gonna show that in just a few seconds here.
Great.
Let me just get this. This is just the pictures. Okay, great. So all of these stories really are coming from the book I had made last year, and it's published called My Own Court, The Life Story of Tennis Legend John Riggio. And this you can buy at any of the internet sites like Amazon, Kobo, Thrift Books, Barnes and Noble. You can buy it in an ebook, which is easy to buy. It's only about $9.99. You could also get the hardcover at Amazon, and the paperback is easy to buy at any of the other sites. They could just mail it to you. So just to recap, let me share the video I have here. This is the one here that shows. Just how to get welcome, everyone. Here. This is. Let me start from the start here.
Sure.
Okay, close this. So let me just share this, and then just with the share, I want to put the settings on here that we're going to share the sound on this. Okay, great. Okay, so this here, just to give a recap, is welcome everyone. This is True Trang, and she's gonna explain some of her work that she does.
Yes.
Hi, what is your name?
Hi, my name is Chu Chan. Nickname me, my friend talking for me, Cherry.
Where do you live right now?
I in New York. I go New York.
What kind of work do you do?
I go in spa, in nail, and beauty.
How long have you been working in the knot and spa industry?
I go 20 years.
Why did you decide to work in nails and eyelashes?
I work nail in spa. In I dream curl in spa in New York.
What is your favorite kind of spa treatment?
Yes, I curl one spa, yes.
Do you have dreams of opening your own spa store?
Yes, I want. It's okay.
Thank you, Cherry.
Yes,
Bye.
thank you so much. Bye.
Hi. Oh, beautiful. Hi, Cherry. Welcome to the show. How are you?
You can say hello.
Hello, I'm okay. Thank you so much.
Yes, so that was the original video, and so that's very good. So since that time we got married, and Cherry, I had showed pictures also of her salon in Vietnam, and she's doing really excellent. And now she's here and wants to stay and make her own salon eventually in the US. So let me share the next set of pictures. The next set is our wedding. So let me just open those up right here. Okay, good. And let me just share that. Let me just put this up here. Okay, good. So I think the wedding is pretty much like any wedding, just shows some nice things here. And
Beautiful.
I think some pictures are might be sideways, but this is right here in New Jersey. We found a very nice place at the Sculpture Park in Trenton, and it's really amazing. So this was a really wonderful event. And
Oh,
so this is, let me just adjust the picture for a minute. Okay, good.
oh my goodness, beautiful.
So the weather was so wonderful, we just did it outdoors.
Oh, was it a
Um,
small, intimate gathering?
It was just a very small gathering for us, yes. And this here, and this is our pastor, and she did an amazing job for us.
Beautiful.
Mhm.
Oh,
Let's adjust this photograph.
oh, that's nice. Aw,
So this is just some of our friends here, and did a very nice event.
beautiful. Exquisite, exquisite. Oh,
We sort of did our own wedding previous to this event, but the whole thing is now official, and it went through very nicely. Those really came through. We were able to get a very nice things together with our gown and tuxedo and the event space and everything. So it worked very well.
oh, oh. So what's next on the plan? So do we do a honeymoon or no?
Yeah, of course, we have a honeymoon planned, and I think right after this show, we're gonna do a little getaway, and we have a nice trip planned after that, heading over to Hawaii. So this is a really amazing sculpture park. I think in over here you see on the right side, you see this looks like someone sitting there. It's really a piece of sculpture.
Aw,
They have a whole big park there. And this is an amazing scene here, right on the bridge.
beautiful, beautiful.
So I had
Where did you get your dress from, Cherry? It's gorgeous. Did you get it made? Like, I mean, that's beautiful.
of course, yes, we had the whole thing tailored and everything. Yes.
Ah,
We went right
oh,
over here to Ian's bridal. She did an amazing job for us, helped us with this thing. So this here is just with this we made a very nice dinner and just made the whole thing a really very nice event for us.
beautiful.
And the stuff which is on this. So this is very good. And
So what is married life like now? Tell us what's going on.
oh, everything is really excellent. We don't have any problem. We're of course living together now, and the marriage has gone very well, and everything is really good. So everything is nice. We both know Casey Ho, and so it's just it's everything is excellent.
Good. Well, I'm happy to hear that, and looking forward to hearing the honeymoon stories as well.
Yes.
Aw. Wow. So what else did you want to share for us today? This is beautiful. This is breaking news.
Yeah, so I think this is really wonderful just to share a very nice event with everyone. It's really good. I think I usually was showing some book events, book shows recently, but this is more of a personal event that had just taken place, and it's really very good.
Mm,
So I think uh, this is a very nice development of what's been going on.
sure is.
And I think as far as some stories, I think I show a lot of stories in the book as far as tennis stories and things like this. And really, this wedding is really something that is really mm, past Delilah. In the book, I was referencing a lot about my girlfriend Delilah from years ago.
Mm-hmm.
And I think this is very interesting. The way past that level. This was really a very interesting thing, and I think I had shown the story in my book about my girlfriend for a long time, and but she had passed away at the age
Mm,
of 28,
mm,
which was really a sad thing that happened years ago.
ah,
And I think just in the years in between that time, Sherry, she was already married and had children, is now divorced. And I, of course, got married,
mm-hmm.
had children, and adopted one child, and then got divorced too. So we were both in the exact same situation. We have a lot in common. We are a very nice match together. And so this was really amazing. And we
Mm-hmm.
originally had ballroom dancing, and
Mm-hmm.
I got the whole story down. And so I think we can tell from the very start that we were a very nice match for a marriage, and it has come true over the last number of months and so forth. So that is really a very nice story. And then as far as Cherry is concerned, she was also involved with health nutrition, something called a Unicity in Vietnam.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't say all my stories, but I think as the economy went down and up, and a lot of times this has to do with sport players, I started to get involved with this thing with health nutrition and with some influences. One was people who were the owners of the building that I'm in now. I made friends with them and did sort of like a little partnership with them. And then even remembering back to some neighborhood friends, say like Richard Branson, I was starting to involve myself with this thing with health nutrition, potentially getting into legal selling, sales, importing, exporting, and got this thing into like this whole business meetup and everything like that. And so at the same time, Cherry in Vietnam is involved with Unicity, this health nutrition company, and her initial trips to the US had were involved with this company Unicity,
Mm-hmm.
it's health nutrition. So we both had the same interest also. And I think that is one amazing thing. And just by chance, I talked to the Vietnamese group of people who were involved with Unicity. I went to this health expo down in Baltimore, Maryland, and I was there and I made friends with them and was talking to them, and they were telling me the same thing about this whole thing with they came here just for nutrition and that was the way to get here. In fact, the visa between Vietnam and the US isn't that easy. It isn't as friendly as, say,
Mm-hmm.
Japan. Japan is like you can go over to, say, Canada or something and come back. It is not a big deal.
Mm-hmm.
Vietnam is a little more difficult, from what I'm being told, maybe a little more like mainland China. And so the going from Vietnam to here through the nutrition company Unicity made that a possibility. And that making that a possibility, so she was involved with that thing with the nutrition. I was doing that as a little sideline. I was learning a lot of things too, a lot of business knowledge, and just by chance talking to the people from Vietnam, and maybe it's a coincidence, but somehow I ended up, we both met.
It was meant to be.
We
It's
we ended up
destiny.
both
Yes.
meeting. We ended up meeting eventually ballroom dancing,
Mm-hmm.
and she is also very beautiful. She was also received an award in a beauty show called Diamond
Oh,
in Vietnam. So she is also seen as really someone very beautiful, and of course, with her beauty salon, she really knows how to do all kinds of amazing things of how she looks and everything like that. So this is one interesting thing. So the whole thing with meeting her was a whole complex story of different things that I was getting myself involved with, which was pretty good. I think the thing with the health nutrition is typical of sport players. They always get into things with the health nutrition, staying in good health, good shape, and basically, trying to stay lean, not getting too fat, things like that. And this somehow was connected with Cherry's interests in Vietnam, but Unicity, and that made it possible for her to visit the United States of America. She wasn't really allowed to come here so easily because of that. And then she, on this most recent trip to the USA, she was able to stay here, and just by chance, us meeting, we fell in love, and she decided to stay here getting married. So she's not going to return back to her family. She talks to her family on a daily basis. I saw her mother, her sister, her family there. I've talking to them on the phone already. And now I'm learning a new language. I'm learning some Vietnamese. So adding on from the Chinese and the Japanese, I'm learning some
wow.
Vietnamese too. So this is really amazing. This is just a complex series of events that took place with the health nutrition, with the ballroom dancing, and everything worked very nicely. I have some pictures of her as a beauty queen. I will show it another time. I have to just research my photos I have. I have them someplace. And so she is a very nice match, and was really a big moment for us to meet together. And just by chance, I was able to meet her before she returned back to Vietnam, and now she doesn't have to return there at this point. So this is working very nicely for me. So that's really what was happening. And yes, so those like a whole set of interesting things taking place. The nails, her beauty salon, it really doesn't have anything to do with Unicity either. This is something she was just involving herself with, and just by chance, I was doing some health nutrition, looking as a business venture. And one thing about the health nutrition is I was getting into this whole thing, and you know what I did? I bought over someone's meetup called Import Export, and I was doing that for a while. It was very good. It was business, and I think the only thing about that is a lot of it started to turn into too much technical information. A lot of people, they come there looking for technical information instead of networking, doing business partnerships. They want technical information. So I think I put that together very well. I had my tennis meetup, and I think I was able to get a very nice Christmas party together, combining those two groups. It was about 50 people. It was a very nice, coming into a very nice event. There was no wedding going on at that time. and that worked very well. So there were some very interesting things going. So I think the my part of that was really the same thing with the health nutrition. Then it was sort of like seeing the business side of that to see if there was any possibility of doing that. And I think one hint about that is coming in too low. You really have to come in a little high. You have to come in big with maybe education or an investment. If you're coming in too low, then you're really just trying to sell things like you set up like a little table to sell some different things. So you're not going to make an income doing that. So this is one interesting thing that I had learned. So the whole thing with becoming too technical wasn't my idea of what I was getting into. So got rid of that meetup eventually. It culminated to a very nice group of I think it had about at least 3,000 people in the group, and I still have two groups. One is for my building architect work, and one, of course, is for my meetup for my Central New Jersey tennis group, which is
Hmm.
has about 2,000 people in it. So those are very good. So this was like a little venture I did, and but it had proven to very interesting connect us together somehow. I feel that this whole thing with meeting the Vietnamese people visiting, they had Unicity and meeting later on somehow was able to put the whole thing together. And I was able to we were able to meet just on those vacations that she took to the USA. So we were able to really meet. We were in the same group of people. And this whole thing culminated into really a big success for us, which was happy. And just by chance, this is also, if you read my book about stories about Delilah, we are now have gone past the whole story with Delilah. I think this is really a really very interesting set of circumstances that took place, and it's just very interesting. So I think the whole thing with the nutrition venture and learning more about it and seeing if it's good to do that proved to really put me with different people that expanded my knowledge of business. And of course, and very possibly led to me meeting Cherry, uh, and which was very interesting. And this is really very good. And I think I had said those stories about Casey Ho, and she's really partly heritage from Vietnam too. So this is a very nice set of circumstances that were put together, and it was really worked out very nicely and good, and aligned very good as far as us meeting together. We had the same interests, and we seem to have had the same kind of problems too. We had the same kind of personal problems, and putting this together has worked out very nicely. And that's why I think things moved ahead very quickly for us, where we were together and we can know in 2 minutes that we can very easily go out and get married. It was really very interesting. And so this was a very nice set of circumstances. And everything worked out really good. I'm really amazed.
Clearly
And
did. Well, we're so
yeah,
happy for you. Really, thank you so much for sharing all this news today. And by the way, when is the honeymoon going to be?
the honeymoon has already started. So we are gonna really do two honeymoons. We're gonna go away this weekend, and then I have a bigger trip I had to sign up for was to go to Hawaii. So we can head over to Hawaii is really our main honeymoon. That's a big trip. Harry hasn't been there before. I did visit Hawaii before, but we're gonna head over there and we're gonna try to see if we're gonna jump to all those islands there too on this trip. It's a little more adventurous. So I'm not gonna stay around in the hotel room. We're gonna go take a look at all the islands, and it's a really nice vacation.
Beautiful. All right. Well, we have to go. We got a minute and a half left here. How can we contact you?
Sure, you can go on to my webpage,
Aw.
www.johnriggio.com, or you can go onto my Facebook page. Also have John Riggio Pro Tennis Player on Facebook. I'm on X too. I have a very nice following on X and a lot of updated pictures and events taking place. You can find me at those locations. You can send me an email, and sure, I can connect.
Beautiful. Thank you so much. Congratulations again to you and Cherry if you're there. Best of luck, sweetheart, and beautiful, happy, healthy marriage to both of you. Thank you today for sharing that news with us, and looking forward to next time we speak, darling. Thank you. Enjoy the rest of the honeymoon. Woohoo! Which
Okay,
will
thanks a lot,
continue.
Joe. Bye.
Thank you. Bye.
Broadcasting from the business capital of the world, this is the Podcast Business News Network.